fades without a sound. Same old street, same way around. Coffee cooling in my hand, like a life I never planned. People moving fast outside, I just watch the current slide. Every step feels soft and slow, like a place I cannot go. Shadow walking next to me, feels like who I came to be. Days repeat without a break, wide awake but half awake. Fog is settling in my head, words I never really said. I'm not sinking, not afloat, just a silence I promote. I'm stuck under swamp lights, floating through these sleepless nights. Neon shining on the rain, everything feels just the same. Breathing slow, losing time, living somewhere in between lines. City glowing soft and low, nowhere else for me to go. Late night thoughts begin to grow, places only shadows know. Phone screen light in empty space, lonely glow upon my face. Dreams I held start turning gray, quietly they drift away like reflections in a stream. Hard to tell what's real or dream. Subway windows passing by, mirror strangers in my eyes. Every station feels the same, different stop, familiar pain. Neon flickers, fading glow, where my restless feelings go. Still I walk, still I stay, let the silence lead the way. I'm stuck under swamp lights, walking through forgotten nights. City breathing in the dark, holding on to tiny sparks. Heartbeat moving way too slow, through a world I barely know. Floating where the lost dreams lie, watching other people fly. Maybe nothing needs to change, maybe calm is not so strange. Learning how to simply stay while the noise just fades away. Through the fog I start to see life moves quietly with me. Not escaping, not reborn, just surviving every dawn. I'm still under swamp lights, but the sky feels almost bright. Breathing deeper than before, standing near another shore. Not completely free tonight, still walking toward the light. Slowly learning how to be someone patient, quietly. Platform lights are pale and cold, stories waiting to be told. People standing half asleep, carrying thoughts they never keep. I sit down beside the glass, watching dark reflections pass. My own face looks unfamiliar, like a stranger sitting near. Backpack light, heart feels heavy, time moves slow but never steady. Outside tunnels swallow light, somewhere drifting through the night. No one talks, we understand, quiet strangers hand in hand. Different lives but same escape, riding through the city shape. On the last train home tonight, under tired neon lights. Every window shows a dream, breaking softly at the seams. Rolling through the midnight air, searching for a place somewhere. Not arriving, not alone, just another ride back home. Stations pass without a name, Every stop feels just the same. Phone screens glowing in the dark. Tiny worlds without a spark. Rain begins outside the train, drawing lines across the pane. Memories I didn't call echo softly down the hall. I remember how we laughed before life moved twice as fast. Now the silence feels polite, like it learned to stay all night. Doors slide open, people fade, empty seats begin to stay. City breathing slow again, night repeats its quiet end. On the last train home tonight, floating under street lamplight. Every heartbeat moving slow, following a path I know. Half awake, half letting go, watching sleeping soul below. Somewhere between gone and known, I keep riding toward home. Maybe home is not a place, just a calm familiar space, where the noise no longer stays and the mind begins to fade. Train keeps moving without sound, circling this sleepless town. Even if I don't arrive, at least tonight I'm still alive. On the last train home tonight, morning hiding out of sight. Through the glass I start to see someone slowly becoming me. Not escaping, just moving on, carried gently toward the dawn. City sleeping, lights go dim, and the night exhales within. We walk streets without a plan, talking just to understand. Neon lights above our heads, painting words we never said. Your reflection next to mine, blurred beneath the subway sign. Nothing loud, nothing clear, still I felt you standing near. Late night coffee turning cold, stories quietly unfold. Every silence felt sincere, like the night wanted us here. But something moved beyond our sight, hidden softly in the night. Not goodbye, not quite true, just a distance growing through. There's a fog between us now, I don't know exactly how. Words dissolve before they land, slipping slowly from my hand. City lights begin to fade, memories we almost made. Standing close but hard to see who you were to someone like me. Messages we almost sent, time together quietly spent. Nothing broken, nothing wrong, still the feeling didn't last long. You would smile then look away, like the night refused to stay. Conversations turning light, disappearing into night. Empty streets remember us, our footsteps without a rush. Even now I feel the space where your shadow used to trace. Maybe we were passing through different skies, a different view. Same direction for a while, only sharing borrowed miles. There's a fog between us still, standing on this silent hill. Close enough to almost touch, far enough to miss too much. Neon flickers in the rain, calling out your name again. But the echo answers me with a quiet honesty. We were never meant to stay, just two nights along the way. No regret, no blame to give, just a moment we could live. Sometimes love is barely known, just a warmth before it's gone, like the mist before sunrise. There's a fog between us now, I accept it somehow. Not a loss and not a lie, just a meeting passing by. City waking far away, night slowly turns to gray. Through the haze I start to see you were part of changing me. Walking past familiar signs, counting cracks between the lines. Every corner feels the same, different night, familiar frame. Cars move slowly through the rain, headlights blur like distant pain. People talking, passing by, I just listen without reply. Your name almost crossed my mind, then dissolved like passing time. Nothing heavy, nothing loud, just another silent crowd. City speaks in quiet tones through the buzz of broken phones. All the feelings left unsaid echo softly in my head. Neon silence fills the air. You were once standing there, now the space just breathes alone, like a place I've always known. No goodbye and no regret, only things we never said. Under lights that softly glow, I let distant moments go. Yeah. Labels passing empty streets, lonely rhythm, steady beats. Reflections sliding on the glass, watching fragments as they pass. Room is quiet when I return, lamplight waiting just to burn. Jacket resting on a chair, your absence everywhere. Phone remains face down tonight, no more messages to write. Somehow calm replaces pain, like soft echoes after rain. Maybe silence heals the most when we stop chasing ghosts. Breathing slow, I start to see nothing's missing, only me. Neon silence holds me still, resting on this quiet hill. City shining soft and low, teaching me to let things go. Heartbeat steady, almost light, walking home through fading night. Not forgetting, not confined, just leaving noise behind. Love was never loud or bright, just a shadow passing light. What remains is something small, peace inside the afterfall. Fog begins to drift away, hints of early silver gray. For the first time I don't fight the comfort of the night. Neon silence feels like home, no more needing not to roam. Every step becomes my own, even when I walk alone. City waking far below, morning moving soft and slow. Under fading neon skies, I finally close my eyes. The air was warm, almost unreal. Your laughter drifting through the fields, sunlight falling on your hair like time forgot we were there. Barefoot steps on dusty roads, secrets only sunset knows. We said forever without fear, as if forever stayed right here. But seasons never ask us why, they leave before we realize. Fading summer, hold my hand, don't disappear like shifting sand. We were young beneath that sky, believing nothing says goodbye. Fading summer, stay with me inside this endless memory. Even if the night comes soon, I still Radio songs through open cars, counting wishes on the stars. You leaned your head against my shoulder, even warm nights turning colder. Somewhere between dusk and dawn, I felt the moment slipping on. We tried to freeze the golden light, but love moves quietly with time. Fading summer, hold my hand, don't disappear like shifting sand. We were young beneath that sky, believing nothing says goodbye. Fading summer, stay with me inside this endless memory. Even if the night comes soon, I still live inside that June. Inside the wind, every road still leads me back to footprints fading on that track. Fading summer, don't let go. You're the warmth I'll always know. Though the seasons pull apart, you're forever in my heart. Fading summer, softly gone, but your light keeps lingering on. Some loves never truly end, they just become the summer wind. Late night calls with fading sound, your voice keeps breaking underground. Words we meant don't reach the line, lost somewhere in space and time. City lights outside my room, lonely shadows slowly bloom. We say I'm fine like we rehearsed, but silence always hurts the worst. Every pause feels way too long, like something beautiful went wrong. There's static between us now, I don't know when or how. Love turned into distant waves, drifting through the nights we saved. Static between our hearts, pulling us apart. I still hear you calling me through the noise we couldn't see. Different mornings, different skies. We hide truth behind replies, typing words then letting go, things we're scared to really show. Your laughter feels far away, like an old forgotten day. Screens glow where your touch should be, close enough but not to me. We used to talk until sunrise, now we avoid each other's eyes. There's static between us now, I don't know when or how. Love turned into distant waves, drifting through the nights we save. Static between our hearts, pulling us apart. I still hear you calling me through the noise we couldn't see. Are we fading or just tired? Was this love miswired? If I reach across tonight, will you still be on the line? There's static between us still, a quiet we can't heal. Every word becomes goodbye before we even try. Static between our souls, breaking what was whole. But somewhere beneath the sound, our lost love still echoes loud. streetlights flicker on the road. Your shadow walking slow. No words left for us tonight. Only breath and neon light. Coffee cups gone cold again. We pretend this isn't it. Every silence says enough. Love became a little rough. We knew before we spoke the truth. The ending waited in this room. Midnight goodbye, no reason to cry. We watched our love fade quietly under sleepless skies. Midnight goodbye, no asking why. Two strangers standing side by side, letting memories die. Taxi lights across the rain, your face behind the window pane. City moving without care, like we were never there. Keys still warm inside my hand, nothing going as we planned. Every step you walk away takes another piece of me. We held on longer than we should, trying to stay misunderstood. Midnight goodbye, no reason to cry. We watched our love fade quietly under sleepless skies. Midnight goodbye, no asking why. Two strangers standing side by side, letting memories die. If love had one more night to breathe, would we still choose to leave here? Or were we slowly disappearing long before this evening? Midnight goodbye, your hand left mine. The city swallowed everything we couldn't redefine. Midnight goodbye, last look, last time. Your silhouette fades into the dark behind my eyes. Same cafe, same window view. Chair across still feels like you. Morning light comes through the glass, but time refuses to move fast. Phone lights up, then fades again. No more messages to send. Conversations left unread. Echoes living in my head. Crowded streets, but I'm alone. Every place still feels like home. Only difference I can see, you're no longer next to me. Empty seat beside me now. Silence louder than the crowd. Love disappear without a sound. Just an empty seat around. Empty seat on every ride. Your absence sits by my side. Even when the city sleeps, you remain in empty seats. Subway rush and underground. Familiar yet unfamiliar sound. People passing, moving fast, like nothing's meant to last. Late night store, fluorescent light. Instant meals for lonely nights. I speak softly to the air, forgetting you're not there. Every corner knows your name, but nothing ever stays the same. Empty seat beside me now. Silence louder than the crowd. Love disappear without a sound. Just an empty seat around. Empty seat on every ride. Your absence sits by my side. Even when the city sleeps, you remain in empty seats. isn't loud. Maybe it's just sitting down, letting memories breathe slow, learning how to be alone. Empty seat, I finally see you were never meant to be. Still I carry quietly all the space you left in me. Empty seat beside my heart, where our story fell apart. Night goes on endlessly, with your ghost accompanying me. Again, every word I can't defend. Memories on loop and spin, like a film that never ends. Phone in hand, I type your name, delete it out, feel the same. Every second pulls me back to the moments we once had. City sleeping, I'm awake, drowning in the choices I make. Silence louder than the sound of you not being around. I keep walking through the past, knowing nothing ever lasts, but my mind won't let it go, keeps you closer than I know. 3 a.m. I replay you, all the things we couldn't do. Every memory cuts through, like it's still me and you. 3 a.m. I stay here, holding on to disappearing years. In the dark I always find you alive inside my mind. Streetlights flicker through my blinds, time gets lost in crooked lines. Every shadow looks like you, even when I know it's not true. I scroll back through old messages, searching for forgotten edges. Something small to bring you near, even if it's just an echo here. Breathing slow, I let it play, knowing you won't stay this way. But the night keeps bringing back what the daylight takes away. I don't wanna call again, but I almost press, and then every loop begins to show how hard it is to let you go. 3 a.m. I replay you, all the things we couldn't do. Every memory cuts through, like it's still me and you. 3 a.m. I stay here, holding on to disappearing years. In the dark I always find you alive inside my mind. Maybe healing starts with pain, rewatching Love in the Rain, until one night it feels less real, and I forget how it should feel. 3 a.m. I fade you slow, letting go, but still I know somewhere deep inside the blue I'll always replay you. 3 a.m. turns into light, but you stay inside the night, till the silence turns to say it's okay to drift away. Morning comes but feels unreal, like a place I cannot feel. Coffee cold before I try, another day I let pass by. Same street waking up again, washing out the night's remains. People moving like before, but I am not the same anymore. I pretend to be okay, while the echoes fade away. Sunlight touches what is mine, but nothing feels like it aligns. Every hour feels too wide, like you're still stuck on my mind. But the silence starts to say you are further every day. Distant morning, call my name, everything still looks the same, but I feel so far away. stop waiting, empty space, reflections I can't replace, faces passing through my view, none of them are close to you. I walk slower than before, not expecting anymore. Even thoughts begin to fade, like they were never really made. Somewhere between gone and here, I stop fighting all the fear. Not because I'm finally fine, but because I ran out of time. It doesn't hurt the way it did, but it still lives underneath. Distant morning, call my name, everything still looks the same, but I feel so far away from the words I couldn't say. Distant morning, let me be something closer to release. Even light feels out of reach, like a memory I can't teach, like a memory I can't teach. Maybe healing isn't loud, maybe it's just fading out. Not forgetting who you were, but no longer feeling hurt. Distant morning, stay with me, not in pain but memory. I am learning how to live with the parts I couldn't give. Distant morning, soft and slow, let me finally let you go. Not erased, just set apart, still a shadow in my heart. I wake up without a fight, no more chasing through the night. Memories still come and go, but they move a little slow. Your name passes through my head like a book I've already read. It still hurts but not the same, like a distant fading flame. I don't run from what I feel, I just let it stay and heal. Not a storm, not peace yet, just a space I won't forget. It's not over, not begun, just a moment I've become something softer than before, learning how to need less more. I'm still breathing, that's enough, even when the nights are rough. Not okay, but I'm not gone, just continuing on. Still breathing through the sound of a life that slowed me down. Not healed, but I survive, that's the reason I'm alive. City moves the way it does, like it never cared for us. People laughing in the street while I match my quiet beat. No more searching for your trace in every unfamiliar face. I just walk without a plan, learning who I truly am. Somewhere between lost and light, I begin to hold the night. Not as enemy or friend, just a moment that will end. Even silence feels less sharp, like it's learning where I am. I'm still breathing, that's enough, even when the nights are rough. Not okay, but I'm not gone, just continuing on. Still breathing through the sound of a life that slowed me down. Not healed, but I survive, that's the reason I'm alive. Maybe healing doesn't show, maybe it's just letting go of the need to understand everything I can't command. I'm still breathing soft and slow, not the person I used to know, but I'm here and I remain through the echo of your name. Still breathing, not the same, but I carry less of pain. Not fixed, not torn apart, just a quiet beating heart. slower than before, not escaping anymore. Every corner feels the same, but I don't call it pain. People pass me in a stream, living out their daily scenes. I just move without a plan, learning how to understand. Traffic lights turn red and green, like they've always been between. Something ending, something new. I just follow what I do. No direction in my mind, but I'm okay with what I find. Every step is not a race, just a quiet moving space. Slow city walk, I breathe it in. Let the silence sink within. Not ahead, not far behind, just existing in my time. Slow city walk, I stay, even if I drift away. Every moment, every sound keeps me grounded to the ground. Coffee shops and passing trains, washing off the final stains of the person I once was, before I knew what lost was. I don't search your face in crowds, I don't think in broken sounds. Something in me learns to stay in a simple normal day. Even thoughts don't run as fast, like they're finally moving past all the noise I used to know. Now I let it gently go. Nothing pulling me apart, just a slower beating heart. Slow city walk, I breathe it in. Let the silence sink within. Not ahead, not far behind, just existing in my time. Slow city walk, I stay, even if I drift away. Every moment, every sound keeps me grounded to the ground. Maybe life was never meant to be fixed or fully spent. Maybe walking is enough, even when the road is rough. Slow city walk, I'm here. No more running from the fear, just a rhythm in my chest. Finally learning how to rest. Slow city walk, I see something closer to me. Not the past, not what was lost, just the moment at all cost. We don't speak too much these days, just exist in quiet ways. Same street, different pace, still recognize your face. Coffee steam between us floats, unsaid words and silent notes. Nothing heavy, nothing new, but I keep walking next to you. We don't call it anything, not love, not remembering, just a rhythm we both share in the same cold winter air. No gravity, no pull, no fall, just two bodies in the hall, learning how to stay in view without knowing what to do. We're in a quiet orbit now, spinning slowly, don't know how. Close enough to feel the light, but not enough to hold it tight. Quiet orbit, soft and slow, no direction left to go, but somehow it feels alright, just existing side by side. Subway rides and empty seats, matching footsteps on the street. We don't try to break the space, we just let it stay in place. Even silence feels less strange, like it's learning how to change from a distance into near, without rushing anything here. I don't ask what we should be. You don't ask the same for me, but the air feels less alone when you're somewhere in my zone. Not together, not apart, just a calm inside the heart. We're in a quiet orbit now, spinning slowly, don't know how. Close enough to feel the light, but not enough to hold it tight. Quiet orbit, soft and slow, no direction left to go, but somehow it feels alright, just existing side by side. Maybe love doesn't begin with a spark or something big. Maybe it's just staying near without trying to disappear. We're in a quiet orbit still, no command, no need, no will, just a space where we can be something close to harmony. Quiet orbit drifting on, not quite here, not quite gone, but I think I start to see this is enough for you and me. Talk like nothing's changed at all, but something lingers in the hall. The way you pause before you speak feels softer than the words we keep. Same streets but different light. You feel closer in the night. Not a past, not yet a start, just a rhythm in my heart. I don't ask what this will be, you don't ask the same from me. Still we stay a little longer in the space that feels unsure. Not goodbye, not hello, just a current moving slow, pulling us without a name, never quite the same again. Between two nights we stay, not knowing what to say. Are we moving on or back, or lost along a faded track? Between two nights we breathe in something we can't leave. Not love, not just mistake, just something time can't break. Yeah, yeah. Coffee shop, the morning glow, watching everything feel slow. Your voice mixes with the sound of a world not turning round. We laugh but hesitate, like we're scared of what we make. Every moment slightly tense, but it still makes perfect sense. I can't tell where we begin or where the distance has been. Everything is soft and thin, like a dream I'm trapped within. No direction in our eyes, just a space that never lies. Between two nights we stay, not knowing what to say. Are we moving on or back, or lost along a faded track? Between two nights we breathe in something we can't leave. Not love, not just mistake, just something time can't break. Hey, maybe some things never choose whether they win or lose. They just exist between the lines of shifting borrowed time. Finding two nights we fall, without answers, without call, just a feeling we don't name, but we both feel the same. Between two nights we stay, not knowing where to lay, but somehow it feels real in the silence we both feel. Your replies come slower now, like they don't know when or how to become the way they were before the distance grew between us. Typing dots that never stay, words that fade along the way. I don't know what changed in you, but something doesn't feel as true. We still talk but not the same, like we're both avoiding names of the thing we used to be. Now just fragments in between. Every message feels half gone, like a signal moving on. Trying hard to still connect, but the line begins to break. Fading signals in the dark, no more steady glowing sparks. We were clear, now we are noise, lost between forgotten voices. Fading signals drift away, nothing left for us to say. Still I wait for something real, but I don't know what I feel. Seen but never real. Seen but never really read. Empty words inside my head, scrolling back through what we said. Feels like someone else instead. You're online but not with me, somewhere else completely free. I don't blame you, I don't try, I just watch it pass me by. Even silence feels too loud in this half-vanishing cloud of a love that isn't gone, but no longer carries on. Connection lost but still alive, like a fading satellite. Fading signals in the dark, no more steady glowing sparks. We were clear, now we are noise, lost between forgotten voices. Fading signals drift away, nothing left for us to say. Still I wait for something real, but I don't know what I feel. Maybe nothing broke at all, maybe we just stopped the call, letting silence take the place of what we couldn't erase. Fading signals soft and low, watching love stop and slow. Not an end, not quite a start, just a signal losing heart. Fading signals in the air, still pretending you are there, but I know it's slipping through everything I thought I knew. Hey, I stop reading every sign, stop rewinding every line. What we had begins to fade, like footsteps washed away. Messages I don't reply, questions I no longer try. Something in me understands, not all love demands my hands. I used to hold too tight, even when it didn't feel right. Now I'm learning how to see, without needing you with me. Nothing breaks, nothing bends, it just quietly suspends, like the river finds the sea, without asking what to be. I'm letting you drift away, like the tide that never stays. No resistance, no regret, just the calm I can't forget. Letting drift, letting go, not too fast, not too slow. Every memory turns light, floating softly out of sight. I walk streets without your name, even though they feel the same. Something shifts inside my chest, like it's finally getting rest. No more searching in the crowd, no more thinking out too loud. Even silence feels less sharp, like it softened every part. I don't miss you like before, not in waves that hurt anymore. Just a space that used to be part of who you were to me. It doesn't hurt to let you fade, like a song that slowly played. I'm letting you drift away, like the tide that never stays. resistance, no regret. Just the calm I can't forget. Letting drift, letting go. Not too fast, not too slow. Every memory turns light, floating softly out of sight. Maybe love was never meant to be held or fully spent. Maybe it's just passing through, like the sky we once knew. I'm letting you drift away into somewhere far and gray. Not erased, not held tight, just a memory in flight. And letting drift, I finally see what is gone was part of me. And in losing what I knew, I am slowly becoming new. I don't search for you in pain, I wait for you inside the rain. But sometimes when the city slows, your memory quietly shows. Not a wound that opens wide, more like something deep inside that no longer hurts to touch, but still means a little much. I walk forward, not away from the things that used to stay. Every step I take is new, but still carrying traces of you. It's not gone, it's not alive, just a different way to survive. Still here somehow in my mind, not ahead, not left behind, just a shadow I don't fight, walking softly through my life. Still here somehow, I can see what you meant was part of me. Not a weight I have to bear, just a space you used to share. People talking, I respond like I'm slowly moving on. But inside I understand, you were never just a hand. You were quiet, you were time, you were rhythm in my mind. Not a story to forget, but a page I don't regret. Even silence feels alright in the middle of the night, because now I let it be what it is inside of me. No more reaching, no more loss, just a bridge I once crossed. Still here somehow in my mind, not ahead, not left behind, just a shadow I don't fight, walking softly through my life. Still here somehow, I can see what you meant was part of me. Not a weight I have to bear, just a space you used to share. I don't turn the light all on, just enough to move along. Shadows stay in every corner, but they don't feel any colder. Books I never really read, thoughts that never leave my head. Sitting where I used to fall, now I barely feel it all. Time moves slowly through the air, but I'm no longer unaware. I can sit with what remains without calling out the pain. Nothing new, nothing gone, just a life that carries on. In a half-lit room I stay, letting night dissolve to grey. too bright, just enough to feel alright. Half-lit room, I don't escape from the quiet that I make. Everything begins to be soft and simple inside me. Phone is silent on the desk. No more searching, no distress. Even memories behave like they've learned to gently wave. Outside cars keep passing by underneath the muted sky. I don't need to understand every shift of where I stand. There's a calm I didn't know growing in the afterglow. Not excitement, not regret, just a space I can't forget. Nothing breaking, nothing fixed, just a stillness I coexist. In a half-lit room I stay, letting night dissolve to gray. Not too dark, not too bright, just enough to feel alright. Half-lit room, I don't escape from the quiet that I make. Everything begins to be soft and simple inside me. Maybe peace is not a place, but a slower kind of space where the past can breathe and rest without pulling at my chest. Half-lit room, I finally see not what was, but what will be. No more running, no more fight, just a softer kind of night. Half-lit room, I remain, not in joy, not in pain, just a life I understand. Quietly within my hands. I wrote your name again tonight, then erased it out of sight. Every sentence feels too late, like it missed its final gate. Nothing sharp, nothing loud, just a thought that won't allow me to fully let you go, or to say I need you so. It stays there in my drafts, broken lines and quiet halves, words I never learned to land, disappearing from my hand. It's not a message anymore, just a memory I store. Unsent message in my phone, a place where you still feel known. Never sent, never received, just a thought I couldn't leave. Unsent message, soft and small, hanging quietly through it all. Not a cry, not a call, just a silence that won't fall. Sometimes I reopen it, like I'm trying to commit to a version of the past that I know won't ever last. But I close it every time, let the words stay out of line. Maybe some things are not meant to become what they represent. Still I keep it in the night, like a faint and distant light. Not to send, not to erase, just a trace of your face. It doesn't hurt like before, but it still remains a door. Unsent message in my phone, a place where you still feel known. Never sent, never received, just a thought I couldn't leave. Unsent message, soft and small, hanging quietly through it all. Not a cry, not a call, just a silence that won't fall. Maybe closure isn't real, maybe it's just how we feel when we stop trying to turn every page we cannot burn. Unsent message fades away, but it still returns some days. Not to hurt, not to stay, just to quietly replay. Unsent message, now I know some things never need to go. They just live inside the mind, softly out of space and time. stand where I used to wait for things that never changed my fate. Same old stop, same cold air, but I don't feel you anywhere. People come and people go, like a quiet, steady flow. I just watch without a name. Nothing here feels quite the same. Time moves slower than before, but I don't fight it anymore. Even waiting feels alright in this still and muted night. Not ahead, not behind, just a moment I don't mind. Midnight bus stop, I remain under soft electric rain. Not escaping, not confined, just a space I call mine. Midnight bus stop, breathing slow, watching everything I know pass me by without a sound. Still I feel strangely found. Try to return, but they don't quite twist or burn. They just pass like passing cars under distant fading stars. I don't check the time as much, I don't miss your voice or touch. Something quiet starts to grow in the empty I once know. Even silence feels less strange, like it finally learned to change from a weight upon my chest into something like a rest. Nothing pulling me away, just a night that lets me stay. Midnight bus stop, I remain under soft electric rain. Not escaping, not confined, just a space I call mine. Midnight bus stop, breathing slow, watching everything I know pass me by without a sound. Still I feel strangely found. Maybe waiting is a part of rebuilding what we are. Not a pause, not a delay, just another kind of way. Midnight bus stop, I see something close to clarity. Not the past, not what's gone, just a night I carry on. Midnight bus stop, I'm here, without longing, without fear. Just a quiet, steady tone, finally standing on my own. I don't remember when it changed, it just became a little strange. The way your name feels less like mine, more like something left behind. No sharp lines, no closing door, just less of what there was before. Like winter turning into gray, without a word to say. I used to hold on tight and break, now I just watch what slowly shakes until it slips out of my hand. Like grains of time, I understand. Nothing ends, nothing starts, just a quiet pulling part. Slow goodbye, I let it be. Nothing left for you and me. No explosion, no regret, just a softness I can't forget. Slow goodbye, drifting thin, like the air I'm breathing in. You don't leave, you don't stay, you just slowly fade away. I pass the places we once stood, but nothing feels the way it should. Even memories lose their edge, like they're stepping off the ledge. I don't search for what went wrong, it's been quiet for so long. Even silence knows the truth, it outgrew me, outgrew you. So I walk without reply, underneath the lowering sky. Not resisting what unfolds, just a story getting old. It was never meant to fight, just dissolve into the night. Slow goodbye, I let it be. Nothing left for you and me. No explosion, no regret, just a softness I can't forget. Slow goodbye, drifting thin, like the air just slowly fade away. Maybe love was never meant to end in one clear moment. Maybe it just learns to drain into something without pain. Slow goodbye, I finally see you were never mine to keep. Just a shape that time once made, then quietly slipped away. Slow goodbye, no more fights, just a softer kind of night. And I learned to let things go without needing to know. After everything has gone, life so quietly moves on. No applause, no final scene, just a world I step between. The way I used to carry tight doesn't show up in the night. It just vanished piece by piece, like it finally chose release. I don't rebuild, I don't repair, I just breathe into the air. Where your absence used to sit, now it doesn't feel like it. Nothing left to understand. No more traces to expand. After everything I stay, not in loss, not in delay, just a moment undefined, somewhere quiet in my mind. After everything is done, I don't run from anyone, I just stand without a name, in a softer kind of frame. Even memories feel light, like they learn to lose their fight. They don't pull me underneath, they just pass through quietly. I can't walk the same old streets without replaying what repeats. Something in me doesn't bend, like a story with no end. There's no missing, no regret, only things I won't forget. Without needing them to stay, they just drift and fade away. It's not healing, not decay, just a different kind of day. After everything I stay, not in loss, not in delay, just a moment undefined, somewhere quiet in my mind. After everything is done, I don't run from anyone, I just stand without a name, in a softer kind of frame. Just the way we pass them by, turning chaos into air, without knowing what is there. After everything I see, it was never just me. It was time, it was space, it was everything in place. After everything I breathe, and I finally believe nothing really stays or breaks, it just changes what it takes. The city moves, I move with it, no longer trying to resist. Everything feels flat and white, like an ocean with no tide. Buildings stand without a name, nothing feels the same, even light has lost its tone. I don't feel like I'm alone, because alone has disappeared, like it was never really here. Just a word I used to know, from a time that direction answers me, just a passing scenery. City without echo now, I don't ask it why or how. Every sound just fades away like it never meant to stay. City without echo still, I just move, I just will. Nothing calls me back inside, I just drift through open skies. Crosswalk lights turn green and fade like decisions never made. People pass like shifting air, no beginning anywhere. Even thoughts don't circle back, no more weight inside the track. Everything is smooth and gone, like it never carried on. I don't search for hidden signs or rewind forgotten lines. I just let the moment be what it chooses out of me. Even silence doesn't speak, it just exists underneath. City without echo now, I don't ask it why or how. Every sound just fades away like it never meant to stay. City without echo still, I just move, I just will. Nothing calls me back inside, I just drift through open skies. To feel like choice. Now the world is open space without needing any trace. City without echo fades, inner streets and empty days. I don't need to understand, I just walk with open hands. City without echo free, nothing left that pulls on me. Only a movement, only now, and I don't ask why. Through empty roads where everything once felt like load. The swamp is still the same, but I don't call it pain. The lights are floating low again, like they remember who I've been. But something in me doesn't sink. I just stand there, I just think what once was heavy on my chest now feels like it can rest. Not because it disappeared, but because I stay right here. Nothing pulls me underneath. It just breathes, it just breathes. Swamp lights, I see you now, without asking why or how. You were never here to drown, just a glow without a sound. Swamp lights, I don't run from the place I came from. I just stand and let it be part of what is inside me. Memories float on the mist, but they no longer insist. They don't break or rearrange, they just softly stay and change. I used to think this place would end, or break me down or twist and bend, but it was only ever me learning how to simply be. Even silence feels alive, not a place I have to hide, just a slow and steady glow that I finally start to know. Nothing here demands repair, just a quiet open air. Swamp lights, I see you now, without asking why or how. You were never here to drown, just a glow without a sound. Swamp lights, I don't run from the place I came from. I just stand and let it be part of what is inside me. Maybe I was never lost, same, but I'm not who came. Now I move without the weight that once defined my fate. Swamp lights, I understand. You were never the man, just a quiet, steady truth that was always part of you. The noise has finally gone away. No more words I need to say. Even memories lost their tone, like they learned to move alone. I used to drown inside the sound. Now there's nothing pushing down, just a silence soft and white, like the world stepped outside. Everything I used to feel doesn't feel as sharp or real. It just lingers, not as pain, more like distant falling rain. Nothing that goes back to me, just a calm I can't unsee. After the noise I remain, not in joy, not in pain, just a space that slowly clears of all the weight of years. After the noise I breathe, no more needing to believe, only quiet, only still, a world that bends but doesn't will. Even silence has a sound when there's nothing else around, but I don't try to listen close, I just let it come and go. The city hum is far away, like it lost the will to stay. I don't follow, I don't chase, I just exist in empty space. Something in me feels aligned with the absence of the mind, not escaping, not confined, just a softer state of time. No more noise to break me in, just the calm I'm settling in. After the noise I remain, not in joy, not in pain, just a space that slowly clears of all the weight of years. After the noise I breathe, no more needing to believe, only quiet, only still, a world that bends but doesn't will. Yeah. Maybe healing isn't light, maybe it's the end of fight, when the sound is finally gone and you realize you belong. After the noise I see, it was never just me, it was everything around that slowly became sound. After the noise I stayed in a softer kind of day, not the past, not the start, just a quiet